Timmy and the talking tummy. Timmy's stomach had one rule: never stay quiet when it absolutely should. On Monday morning, during school assembly, it let out a sound like a whale calling from the deep sea. Every head turned. Timmy froze like a statue. It wasn't me, he whispered, eyes wide. But then, rumble. The noise come again, louder this time, like thunder trapped in his belly. Timmy glanced at his best friend Jack, who was trying hard not to laugh. Did you hear that? Timmy whispered. Jack nodded, grinning. Your stomach needs its own playlist, he joked. Timmy sighed, slumping in his seat. Or its own Netflix series, he muttered, groaning as his belly rumbled again in agreement. By lunchtime, Timmy was starving. He finally got his day of food and took one glorious bite. Ding! The bell rang. No, not math on an empty soul. Timmy cried dramatically, clutching his tail like it was solid gold. The lunch lady blinked at him, unmoved by his tragedy. Math class was painfully silent. Everyone was busy scribbling numbers and solving problems. Everyone. Except Timmy. He was doing a pizza in his notebook. When growl! His stomach roared like a wild animal. Who let a bear in here? Someone whispered. Timmy wished he could crawl under his desk and disappear. Miss Greeny raised an eyebrow. Is that your stomach or a wild animal? She asked dryly. Timmy cleared his throat, his face turning red. It's very motivated to learn, ma'am, he offered. Motivated by pizza? She replied with a smirk. After class, Jack handed Timmy a bag of chips. Timmy ripped it open like it was buried treasure. You eat like a rangoon. Jack laughed. I feel like one too. Timmy mumbled through a mouthful of chips. Then crunch, followed by an awful crack. Betrayal. A chip chunk had lodged itself between the wires of Timmy's braces. He dashed to the nearest mirror and gasped. My smile looks like a hunted finch, he shouted. The empty bathroom echoed back his panic like a spooky cave. That afternoon in drama club, disaster struck. Timmy had rehearsed his one line, to be or not to be. But just as he opened his mouth, his tummy added, grr. The room fell silent. The director blinked. That's not in the script, he said slowly. By Wednesday, Timmy had a plan. He packed snacks in every pocket, his hoodie, his socks, even his backpack. Jack stared. Dude, are you smuggling granola bars? Timmy nodded seriously. Security, he said, for my dignity. They first bumped like two snack superheroes. At library snack time, Timmy unwrapped a granola bar slowly, carefully, but the wrapper bettered him with the loudest crinkly noise imaginable. Shh! He said 100 annoyed teens. Timmy froze mid-bite. Even the printer seemed to judge him. By Thursday, Timmy had become a legend. Someone had even made a meme of him. When your stomach joins the class, at first, Timmy cried just a little. Then he laughed. That glow had rhythm too, Jack said with a wink. Timmy decided to embrace it. He named his noisy belly Tony the Tummy. Tony's just hungry for attention, he told Jack. From the moment on, every rumble became a performance. Soon, Tony was the most famous tummy in school. On Friday morning, something felt wrong. Tony was quiet, too quiet. Timmy felt oddly lonely. No growls. Are you okay, buddy? He asked softly. Just in case, he offered Tony a cookie. Then, during science class, Tony made a grand return. He roared like a jet engine. Test tubes rattled. A nearby plant brittled from the shock. Oops! Tony missed the spotlight. Timmy muttered, trying not to smile. Miss Greeny walked over and handed Timmy a small packet. Emergency tummy care, she said with a smirk. Timmy took the crackers like precious medicine. Tony pewed in happy approval. The class burst into applause. That evening, Timmy told his mom everything. She laughed so hard she dropped her spoon into her soup. My son, the boy with the musical belly. She giggled. Do I get a trophy or a snack? Timmy asked. Both, she replied with a wink. On Monday morning, Timmy walked into school proudly. His lunchbox sparkled with the glittery letters that read, Feed Tony. Kids high-fived him in the hallway. Tony gave a small, respectful rumble in return. During morning assembly, Timmy stepped up to the mic. Hi, I am Timmy, and this. He paused for dramatic effect. Is Tony. Right on cue. Tony rumbled. The crowd erupted in cheers. A legend was officially born. Now Timmy leads the snack squad. No class bell rings without snacks ready for action. He even wrote a rap. Feed the belly, save the day. Tony tried to beatbox, sort of. Timmy still gets hungry. Tony still talks. But now, it's their superpower. Some kids play guitar. Timmy says with a grin, I've got a growling gut. 1 year later, Timmy gave a TED Talk title. How my tummy made me a star. Tony rumbles on cue like a pro. People laughed, clapped, and threw snacks on stage. Timmy bowed. Never underestimate a hungry hero. Moral of the story. The story teaches us that even our most embarrassing moments can become our greatest strength. With a little humor, self acceptance, and the right friends by our side, we can turn awkwardness into confidence and laughter into connection. If you enjoy this story, find the full book on Amazon. Link in the description below. Bye.